cleanup to do. Anyway, let's see how close are we here? I may have to turn that wheel over, put that controller. I need to have a better way to have this controller for the winch. Definitely. Nope, this way. Something like that. Just a switch. Forgot to wear a belt. I'm losing my freaking pants. My shorts, whatever the heck. So I gotta go find my belt before I end up mooning everybody and don't want that. So, no, that's the wrong way. I need it the other way. Ay, ay, ay. Are you sure about that? Yeah, no, that was right. Losing my mind. All right, guys, obviously we have not good news with the car. All right, let me turn that wheel straight. Yeah, not good news. I'll tell you in a minute. Uh-oh. Okay, that's something like that. It's a lot easier with two people to do this. Obviously, I don't have that luxury, so. Man, I lost you guys. This freaking tripod. Something was vibrating. I'm thinking it was probably the winch. Whatever it was. Great. Lost everybody. Great. People be sending me hospital bills. They got a broken neck from flying off. Let me see here. Yeah, see, this isn't good. I gotta try and... It's the rear. Oh! There we go. It's in place. Happened again. Oh my gosh. Nobody's going to watch my lives anymore because it's too risky. It's like soon they have to come with a warning. Hang on, let me get you set up here. I need a better tripod. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. All right, let me double check the oh yeah, it was the transmission. That's okay. That'd be all right. Yeah, that'll be fine. So now I can unhook the battery for the winch. All right, so update time. It's not good. We obviously, the car is still not running. I did, however, I ran a bypass wire from the fuse box to the relay for the fuel pump, which now the fuel pump will run, but the car still will not run. So, the only thing left is either we lost an ECM ground, which I'd have to dig around, or the driver for the fuel injectors took a dump inside the ECM. I'm kind of leaning towards that. But the ECM is probably toast. In it. And if the ECM's toast, we're done for the year. However, what I want to do, I got to get a Noid light. It's a light that you plug in to your fuel injector harness, and it blinks to let you know if the fuel injector, if you have a signal to your fuel injectors. So I want to see if I can get one of those over the weekend and test that yet. I don't have one of those lights. I have to get one. However, my theory is that's what I'm going to find wrong, is that the injectors are not firing. Because as of right now, the fuel pump does prime. So that tells me that now that all is working. But for some reason, my theory is that the injectors aren't firing. That it's just, everything's just filling up with fuel, and the fuel I'm getting at the bypass is excess fuel from the injectors, not letting any into the cylinder. So we do have spark. I checked spark. Number one spark plug does have spark, so that tells me the MSD is working. That tells me we're getting an RPM signal to the ECM. The problem now is, what is the ECM doing with the RPM signal? Because if I have a ground, which I'm going to check, if I have ECM ground and I have an RPM signal, but I don't have a fuel injector pulse, then that tells me that the driver inside the ECM probably took a dump. And if that's the case, then we're done. And we're going to move ahead with the new Holley Terminator X ECM controller for it and yank this one out, which I wanted to do anyway. It's just now it's kind of forcing my hand to do it. Yeah, that's the update. So I have to get a light. Once I get a light and I can see what's going on, I can determine from there. I may poke around later just to see if there's any black wires loose, but I didn't see anything of the sort. Although I would like to see something as simple as a broken ground, because that's easy to replace, and then hopefully that would make a life a lot easier. But I'm pretty sure that's not what's going on. So, yeah, that's the update. If we are done for the year, I know that's going to be a huge blow for the channel, for Big E's. But we may get, we're going to have a lot of content because we're going to have where we wire it in. I'm leaning towards, we're probably going to make our own looms and harnesses for the new ECM. I think at this point, if we use any factory wiring, is going to cause an issue for us. So I think, and I already talked with Lloyd about this, we're going to all new wiring for anything with the ECM, unless we have to tap into a sensor. We have to tap into, obviously, the MSD ignition. The fuel pump, we're going to run as far back as we can a new wire to the fuel pump. Grounds, powers, all that's going to be new wiring. So when this thing is done, it should be as reliable as it can be. And then once we get that done, I don't know if we're going to do cylinder heads or not right away. I'm still waiting on word on that, but we have a bit for that. But we are going to have probably video of putting the Terminator X system, wiring it in. We're definitely going to have video of, we're going to have to take it to get dynoed, to get everything set up, tuned in, if you will, for the dyno. So obviously we're going to have content with that. We're going to have content, but it might be a bit till we can. We're talking, some serious sums of money that has to get put out for some of this. I know dyno time's not cheap, but even though, I know the guy, I still got to pay him something. So, that's kind of where we're at. So, I hate to say dead in the water, but we may be. So, I'm still going to poke around with the hopes of finding something simple and stupid that'll fix it. But I'll be perfectly honest, I'm losing hope in that. I'm thinking, because I had problems when we first put this ECM in. The first time we tried to tune it, we had an issue with the driver, and then it came around somehow. So maybe it decided to take a dump again. I don't know, but we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to keep you guys posted what happens with that. I have to figure out in the meantime what to do with other things with the channel and other things, where to go moving forward. As I said yesterday, I had covered some issues and some things that hurdles, if you will, with continuing the channel. So we'll see what I decide to do. If Big East continues or fades off in obscurity, I don't know. But it may be, with some things, it may be some time before I am able to put larger sections of time in between being able to put content up. And just have one of those where everybody's telling me if you don't get content, you'll die on YouTube. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe Big E's is dying a slow death. I don't know. If it is, it is. I'm doing the best I can do here. So that's all for now. So we'll dive into this thing. I'll probably do a live sometime this week. I'm hoping to get these injectors checked out, and we'll see what goes on. All right, guys. So we'll see you next time here on Big E's. Take care.